Hello, my name is Dr. Deborah Dean, and I'll use this video as a way of introduction. So I'm glad to meet you, and I'm looking forward to our time together as you go through the program at Regent. I was also a student at Regent, and I started in 2013. In 2017, I finished my PhD in organizational leadership with my dissertation titled Religion and Spirituality in the Workplace, a quantitative evaluation of job satisfaction and organizational commitment. I started teaching at Regent shortly after, and I teach in the PhD program with quantitative research methods. I also teach with the Doctor of Strategic Leadership program with leadership analytics. And in the master's program, I teach corporate ethics and data privacy, descriptive analytics, managing business analytics, and in all three programs, I either chair or I'm on committees for the final projects. So if you're in the PhD program and you decide that you may want to have me on your committee, please know that I'd be honored to do that. Some of my research interests include authenticity, cultural dimensions, character development, culture and climate, diversity and inclusion, followership, moral entrepreneurship, respectful pluralism, servant leadership, spiritual leadership, and workplace spirituality. I know that's a mouthful, right? And if you're just starting the program, you're thinking, what in the world? But just know that as you go through the program, you'll probably meet lots of professors, and you may find that you have some common interests with them. Some of the books that I've published and book chapters and journal articles that I've published that you might be interested in are usually around those same topics of my research interest. For example, the one that was most recently published is called Organizational Metaphors, Keys to Function, or Faith, Organizational Metaphors, Faith as Key to Functional Organizations. And in that, we actually took an assignment that we had from one of the classes at Regent about metaphors and turned it into a book. So I think what you'll find as you go through the program is that the relationships you build are amazing. I'm working with folks that were in my cohort and in other cohorts, and we write chapters together, we work on book projects together, and we just mentor each other and help each other. One of the other books that I have recently published is called The Rutledge Companion to Mindfulness at Work. And in this, I wrote a book chapter called Practical Steps for Christians to Live Out Their Faith at Work. Another chapter that I have written is called Including Everyone with Respectful Pluralism, and that is in a book from Rutledge about inclusive leadership. And then one more, currently I have 10 publications, so I'll pick one more that I think you might be interested in. And this is from the Journal of Biblical Perspectives in Leadership with Dr. Henson, who is the editor. In that, I wrote about the integration of Christian values in the workplace. So if any of those are of interest to you, please check them out. You can also find my information on my website at drdeborahdean.com. And I'm also on academia.com and researchgate.com. So any of those usually have copies of my work, or at least the names of all of the articles and book chapters and books that I'm working on. So a little bit more about me. I am a mom and a wife. I have 6 kids, and I'm currently living in Colorado. I love it here. The Rocky Mountains are gorgeous. I was born and raised in Kentucky. And during the recession, we had to move. So we moved to Iowa for about 10 years. And I stayed with my corporate job then for 21 years total before retiring in 2018 and taking on more classes at Regent and just focusing more on all of the research and my research interests, as I noted earlier. So again, I do hope that we get to cross paths. I'd love to meet you and work with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Take care and God bless.